Welcome again to another episode of the Peak Signing Agents podcast, where I'm helping you become the peak notary signing agent you are meant to be. I am your host, Derek Van Otten, DVO, and I am so happy you have joined me once again. So thank you. Okay, recently on an episode, I talked about Signing Order's new update about the heart icon, the preferred column, so that signing service owners like myself can see how many other signing services have marked you preferred. Well, I thought I would share with you on this episode, me as a signing service owner and my schedulers, what are we looking for when we're looking to hire notaries? I thought I'd share that with you because that will only help you. Okay, I want you to get the most jobs possible. I want you to become the peak signing agent you are meant to be, getting all the work. And a peak signing agent is a notary who has been trained properly as a signing agent and does a professional, amazing job to service and serve everyone else in the industry. Okay, it's not just about us, the signing agents, the notaries. It's about the signing service that hired us. It's about the title or escrow company that hired us, the law firm that hired us, the mortgage company, the real estate agent, and the signers who are buying, selling, refinancing, whatever it is, their home or property. Okay, so I thought I want to share with you what I'm looking for, what me and my schedulers are looking for when we're hiring somebody. So I have signing order up here on my computer. So if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep glancing back at the computer, back at the camera. I'm actually wearing my glasses today so I can see my computer better. So if there's a little glare off the light, I apologize off my glasses, but I'll do the best I can to minimize that. All right. As of the time of this recording, I use signing order. That can change anytime, but this is what I'm using now. A lot of my signing service owner friends use it, which is one of the reasons why I chose it. Because if I ever had questions or needed help, I could always ask my signing service owner friends some guidance. That's why I chose it. And I was familiar with it because as a signing agent, I've been on there doing jobs, so I was very familiar with it. So just a quick recap. If you're new to the signing agent world, what is a platform like Signing Order? Signing Order is a platform where you, as a signing agent, can sign up, and you can sign up for free, or you can pay for a premier status. I believe it's $2.99 a month. You're at the top of the list, but you can pay to be premier, so you're at the top of the list, and any signing agent can sign up for free or pay that extra. And then companies like mine, a signing service, this is a platform we use to help find notaries to fill jobs. For example, let's just use a company. I have a client, let's just call them ABC Title. And ABC Title says we need a signing. We're based in Utah, and we have a closing going to be happening in Arizona. So we need to find a notary, and we don't know how to do that. So we hire Derek and Peak Signing to go find notaries for us. So ABC Title says, hey, Peak Signing, we have a signing taking place in Arizona. Here's the address. Help us find a notary. So I take that address and I put it in signing order. I'm saying, okay, signing order, I'm looking for a notary that's going to be taking place at this address. So signing order will take that address and it will search for the criteria I put in there. I can mark, I'm looking for a notary within 20 miles of this address. And it'll find notaries for me. And it's based on a straight line. Okay, so it's not the path of the road you'll take. It's based on a straight line. So point A to point B, here's a straight line. How long does it take? Now we know, unless it's down the street from us, that's not how we get to a signing. We know we have to drive a route. So it's going to be as accurate as possible. It's going to show me, and I can do filters. As a signing service owner, I can do filters. Am I looking for attorneys? Am I looking for someone that has a certain amount of E&O insurance? Am I looking for someone that has a mobile printer, a mobile scanner? Do they have certain certifications? Are they NNA certified? Are they loan signing system certified? It will search for those. And some signing service owners are searching for that. They want to make sure they have someone that's NNA certified or that's LSS certified. So if you haven't taken the loan signing system course, use my affiliate link in there to take the course, and you'll get that extra badge that maybe someone's searching for. Anyway, there's a lot of filters I can put in there, and it's going to show me in order of Premier. So again, I'm just going to put the criteria. I know I've mentioned this before, but just as a recap, just as a reminder, let's just say I'm searching for notaries to the address within 20 miles. It's going to show me every notary, every signing agent within 20 miles, every single one. So sometimes I think it fits like 50 to a page. So sometimes there's only one page, and sometimes there's 15 pages, a ton of notaries. So how do you stand out is the question. It's going to show, again, based off distance, and it's going to show Premier, people that pay extra to be Premier at the top of the list, and it's going to show everyone that uses the free version. Because as a signing agent, you don't have to pay to use it, to be on there. But they do pay the people who pay at the top. And if I mark someone preferred, in there, I can give them a thumbs up or a heart. And it'll mark them preferred. It will show those people first. So the people that are marked preferred, who use the free version, are above the people who pay the $2.99 to be Premier. All right? Another reason why you want to be marked preferred. You can be above the people who pay the $2.99. That is a secret little tip for you. If you like that tip, you know what to do. Subscribe, follow the podcast, share it. Do that, all right? Please do that. Leave a comment, leave a rating. So it's going to show in that order. Now, let's just say I'm searching for a notary signing agent in an area I've never used before, and I don't know anyone in this area. How am I going to find the peak signing agent to do the job for me? The first thing I'm looking at is, do they have a profile picture? That's actually the very first column in signing order when I'm looking for a notary. Do they have a profile picture? I do prefer someone with a profile picture. If you haven't updated your profile in your platforms yet, whatever platform you're on, there's a lot of different platforms, make sure you have a profile picture, okay? You might not be getting jobs because you don't have a profile picture. I've talked about this on other episodes. You can go back on creating the ideal profile. Go back to the episode, creating the ideal profile. Go back to that episode and hear all my tips on how to create a great profile, okay? So I'm looking first. Do they have a profile picture? That tells me you are engaged in this platform. And then I can see, and then it has some personal information. It tells me your city and your phone number and your name, and then the distance from the location. And then I can see a few columns. Okay, these are the columns. I can see how many signings you've completed in the last 12 months and 3 months, how many you've completed of mine, how many companies have given you the heart icon, the preferred icon of the heart. I can see that. I can see your feedback. How many signing services have given you green marks, yellow marks, or red marks? I've talked about this in other episodes. I won't get into detail. But I can see all that. Okay? So now I'm wondering, do I want to hire this signing agent? This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking. How many signings have they completed in the last year, in the last 12 months? I do look at that. If I see you've done 0 in the last 12 months, it is a very unlikely chance I'm going to send you the message for the order, okay? Because you just don't show your experience. I'm looking at that first. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'll get into that. But I am looking right away at how many signings you've done in the last year. And I'm looking at your feedback. How many negative reviews have you gotten? And how many positive reviews? So I'm looking at the red and the green. And how many companies have blacklisted you. Because if I see you have 10 green reviews and only one bad, one red, or one blacklist, I'm going to look at that review. I can look at that and see who gave you that review. Or I can say who gave it to you, but I can see what it says. Because I might look at one and it'll say, oh, this notary, they give them a red mark, they blacklisted them. The comment was they forgot one notarization, and that happened 3 years ago. All right. I'm going to assume it was a one-time mistake. You don't really make that mistake ever again. I'm not worried about a negative review from 3 years ago. So if I'm looking at someone's profile, a signing agent's profile, and I'm looking at, do I want to hire them? I'm looking again. First of all, I'm looking, do they have a profile picture? How many signings have they completed in the last year? How many green and red marks they've gotten? And then I'll open up their profile. Okay, and I'll kind of look it over a little bit. I'm looking at mine right now. My profile. Mine's a very short profile where it says I'm a full-time mobile notary with over 5 years of experience, completing thousands of signings. I'm certified with the NNA and LSS. I have a mobile office with printer, scanner, and table. That's my bio. Very short, simple. It gives all the details here. I'm full-time. I've done thousands. I'm certified with these courses. I have a mobile printer and scanner. Hey, what's not to love about that, right? Very short, sweet, to the point. And I can see the feedback. I have 5 stars because I only have green marks. And as a signing service owner, I can open up those remarks. And I can look it up. Okay. The first review I see is from earlier this year. It says, the best notary in the area, full-time and always available in a pinch. Cool. I don't know who wrote that, but I can see that comment and I can see the date it was sent. Now, me as a signing service owner, I can actually change my feedback. I can change it. So if I've given someone a feedback, I can actually change it. Let's say I give someone a yellow mark for something minor, and they've done a few more signings with me, and they've done a great job ever since. I can change their review from a yellow to now green and change whatever I wrote on there. Or let's just say someone started doing a great job with me in the beginning, and then maybe they got too comfortable and started making a lot of mistakes and not really caring so much about their job as a signing agent. And I can say, you know what? I'm not working as a signing agent ever again. I'm going to change them from green to red, because that has happened. I've had a signing agent who did a good job with me. I hired them all the time, and then they got real comfortable with their role, just being nonchalant about things, like printing. The signing was at 2:00 and they were printing at 1:30. I'm like, you're going to be late. I already know you're going to be late. And I gave you these documents yesterday. And they used to give me updates right away. Hey, the signing's done. Here's copies of their IDs. I'm dropping off documents. Hey, I just dropped it off. And where 2 hours went by, I'm like, hey, what happened? Oh, we were done a long time ago. I already dropped it off. What about the scans? Like, all right, they just got too comfortable. Just thought they needed a slice of humble pie, so I took them off my preferred list. Anyway, just saying, don't get comfortable. We are professionals, always in the service industry. So, I'm looking at reviews. I'm looking at your bios. Okay? Make sure you have a good bio. Again, if you want to know more details, go to the Creating the Ideal Profile episode that I did on what to put in your profile. But have a profile. I've seen signing agents just leave it blank. I've seen them put NA. Like, no, this is applicable. You should put in some information on your profile, a little bit about you. Put something in your profile. That's what I'm looking for. There's a lot of other things in here, okay? I can also see, for example, your list, your asking fees. That's what I'm looking for. How much are you going to charge for loan signings, purchases, reverse seller packages, cash deals? I can see your list here. I'm not looking at that though, okay? If I'm looking for a signing agent, if I'm looking for a notary, I'm usually in a hurry. I'm trying to get it covered fast. So, a recap. What am I looking for in a signing agent? Right away, I'm looking at your profile picture. I want to make sure you have a picture. I want to see the person I'm working with. Right? Don't you want to see the person you're working with? So I want to see the person I'm working with. I want to see their profile picture. I want to see how many signings they've done. Maybe you're thinking, Derek, I'm brand new. I haven't done any signings yet. How can I get that first signing? Well, I'll give you one quick tip here, okay? You want to stand out. So you want to stand out. If you have 0 signings, and maybe not every company's looking at that. Some signing services just go on autopilot. They just start texting notaries, and it'll just start texting notaries in order. It'll just start texting them, and after a few seconds, it'll text the next one. And after a few seconds, the next one until someone responds to it. Okay? If you get that text, one thing you can do is right away call that signing service. It'll show when you hit that text, it says there's a signing available. Hit that link. It'll open up the website on your phone or your computer. And it'll show you the name of the company looking to hire and a contact phone number. You can call that up and tell them. Also, what you can do is put in your profile, certifications you've taken, and put a profile description, a bio that will make you stand out. Go to my episode, Creating the Ideal Profile, to find out what to put in your profile, okay? So again, I'm looking for a picture. How many signings have you done in the last year? And now I can see how many companies have marked you preferred. I've also always been able to see how many companies have marked you blacklisted. But I can see how many reviews you've gotten, positive or negative. I can see all your reviews. So I'm looking at that first. Then I'm going to click on your profile. And I'm going to look at your bio. What does your bio say? So I'm looking at this notary right now. Okay. Okay, they're just saying, I'll make your clients feel comfortable. I'll be professional. I can go to their home, a public space, in your office. I wouldn't put all that there. That's unnecessary. Okay, they're saying I'm not just a notary. I'm professional. I'm a prepared and educated notary. I'm an extension to you and your professionalism. I serve these counties. If it's an area I don't know, though, that won't make any sense to me, by the way. Please call or text or email for scheduling. Okay, decent. Not too long, though. Yeah, great. I mean, she put the counties that she serves, but if it's an area that I'm not familiar with, I'm not gonna know what counties those are. I might have the address, but I'm not looking at what county that address is in. I'm just looking who's in the area. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I am gonna read your profile though. I'm gonna read your profile. I'm looking at your picture. I'm looking at your reviews, your feedback. You know, do you look professional? That's why. Okay, why am I looking at your picture? I want to make sure you look professional. I want to make sure you're not, you're not wearing rags in your profile picture, right? Or it's not a cartoon. I've seen people with like cartoon figures as their profile picture. I don't see that as being professional. I'm not hiring you. Get a profile picture, okay? I want to make sure you seem and look professional. I don't care about the color of your skin. I don't care about your hairstyle. I don't care about that. I just want to make sure you seem professional to represent my company. To go to someone's house and sign. Are you wearing a tank top in your profile picture? Because I don't want you wearing that in the signing. I want to see what you're going to be dressed like at the signings I hire you for. Okay? So, anyway, that's what I'm looking for. Professional picture. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a professional paid. Again, go to that episode, Creating the Ideal Profile. All the details are there. How many signings have you completed? What's your feedback? Ask for feedback. I did an episode recently about it. Ask for feedback. Ask to be marked preferred. It's going to help you get more signings. Are you Premier? Did you pay for that Premier status to be at the top of the list? Usually the people at the top of the list that pay for the Premier have done more signings in the platform, by the way. That there is a correlation I've noticed. But it's because they paid for that, they're getting those requests first. Or if you're marked preferred, you're at the top of that list, ask to be marked preferred. Okay, reach out to signing service owners. I did another episode called a list of 300 signing service. If you are a student of the loan signing system, you have access to a list of over 300 signing service owners. You can get that list if you're a student, and then ask to be marked preferred. Ask how they can ask how you can be signed up on with their company, and you can be marked preferred. So next time they have a signing in your area, you're at the top of the list. I hope that's making sense. I hope that's landing. I hope you're getting it all. I'm helping you become the peak signing agent you are meant to be, to provide for you and your family and serve your clients. Who's your client? Everyone involved in the transaction is your client. Don't forget that. That is what me and my schedulers are looking for when we are hiring signing agents. Okay? Another recap. I like to repeat myself because you don't always get it the first time sometimes, so I like to repeat myself. I'm looking at your profile picture. I'm looking at how many signings you've done in the last year. because it shows you have experience on the platform. This just shows the platform, by the way. Okay, you can input your signings though, I believe, but I don't know if it'll show up. But this just shows your experience. I'm just looking for your experience. Sometimes, like me, if I look at my profile, it shows in the last year I've done 4 signings on the platform. However, we all know that I've done thousands in the last year personally. So I'm still going to look at people's profiles. And I'm looking at your feedback. And I'm going to read your profile, your bio, and what have you written there. That's what I'm looking for. And you want to put something that stands out. So go to that previous episode. All right, I'll put it in the comments, in the description. Sorry, in the description of this episode. I'll put the episode number, but you can also just look up creating the ideal profile. I hope that helps. Keep being awesome. See you next time.